Hello everybody, welcome back to our Hof Bergmann Explained video. Today we're going to be taking a look at bulls and how they have changed since the 1.4 update to the map Hof Bergmann. But before that, this video is brought to you by Jason M and Genetic J. Thank you for being farm barons. So prior to the 1.4 update, you could have bulls by going to any animal pasture for cows and buying them like this, or going to the animal dealer and then delivering them to the animal husbandry areas. But that has changed with 1.4. That is because bulls have now got their own dedicated area. We go to the main map. You're going to find this at Farmland ID 85, which is just south from the main farm, and we can buy this for $176,000. And then once we own that, we can jump down here to the bull breeding facility. And here at the bull breeding facility, we have a few buildings. We have the jumping hall, which is where we are going to be extracting the bull juice. That's what we're going to be calling it. Then we have the larger cow building. This is going to hold 100 bulls. We have the choice between young bulls and regular bulls. Young bulls have an age of 18 months, whereas regular bulls have an age of 24 months. Both bulls are gestation period of 10 months and puberty of 18. Bulls do reproduce. We are going to go ahead and just pick up, let's just say 20 bulls. And the building will hold a total of 100. With respect to what do these bulls eat? Well, they basically have the same animal or food requirements as cows, and that 100% is going to go if you feed them TMR. Silage, you're going to get 90%. Hay, clover, and hay pellets are going to give them 70%, and grass and clover is going to give them 60%. I've got a load of TMR already prepared here, so let's go ahead and get these guys some food. Because the main byproduct of our bulls, which is going to be the bull juice, is going to be dependent upon their overall health. So we want to make sure we provide them all of their normal requirements. So in addition to the TMR, we're going to go ahead and give them some straw. This facility does have a bale storage. You can hold up to 100 bales. And if you are playing in multiplayer, do note that this bale storage is hard-coded to Farm ID 1. So not overly convenient if a different farm other than Farm 1 owns this facility. And now that these guys have all of their overall requirements based on the animal husbandry menu, we provided them straw, we provided them TMR. It's just a matter of time before their health is 100%. So let's go ahead and sleep through the night and come back here in September. With our bulls now showing a health of 100%, this is and a productivity of 100%. This is the ideal time now to start trying to get some of that fabled bull juice. So we're going to come over here to the second building, the jumping hall, and we're going to use the move command. We're going to hit M, and we're going to move some bulls from the bull stable to our jumping room, our extraction room, if you will. We can support up to 4 bulls in this area at one time. So we now have moved 4 of the bulls from one building to the next. And now it is literally just a matter of time. So there's nothing else that needs to be done. Within the jumping hall, we have a cryo freezer, and this is where the bull juice is going to spawn. And then we have a cart, which we can then use to take the bull juice out of the freezer and then basically transport it that way. We can unload the cart, and then we'll get small containers, small buckets of juice at 5 liters each. And like I said, it's literally just a matter of time at this point. A full 24 hours has elapsed. It is now October, and we have a total of 7 liters of bull juice that we have been able to extract from these animals. You see that overall the health is still 100%. It seems that the health is going to initially be tied to the health of the bulls in the bull stable, but I have seen in testing where I didn't feed the bulls for a little bit of time, and their health in the bull stable went down to 0, but the health in the extraction room was still 100%. Now, the extraction room shows this food capacity of 0 and obviously having no food. And I've looked around, and there is no place to provide food for these bulls. So we can just imagine that they are being fed. It doesn't look like we can manually feed them in any way. Another 24 hours has elapsed, and now we have 13 liters worth of bull juice. We're going to come up here to our cart. We're going to hit E to enter into the cart, and we're going to hit R to start filling our juice from the cryo freezer into our cart. Now we have these little cryo containers, and we're going to bring them out, and we're going to hit I to unload. And each container is going to hold up to 5 liters worth of product. And then we're going to take this and transport it over to the animal dealer, where we now have a bull juice sell point. And you can take a look here at our prices screen. Now, first, don't get super excited. Remember, this is the price per 1,000 liters, and this is currently on easy economy. Given the fact that we have containers that have 5 liters each, we're not going to get anywhere near $29,000. Now, while we wait for the animal dealer open, let's talk a little bit about some caveats with respect to bulls with the 1.4 update. 1, there's no animations in the jumping hall with respect to the actual process of obtaining the bull juice. 2, it doesn't appear as if it matters how many bulls you have in the main building. If you have 5 bulls or 100 bulls, the bulls that are in the jumping hall are going to still produce just under 2 liters of juice per day per bull that is in the jumping hall. Now, hopefully, with a future update, we will have a little bit more interactivity with the bull juice like we had in FS19. And that was where we could actually take and use this bull juice on our own farm to inseminate our own cows. So now that we've got our bull juice here, remember we are on easy economy. We got $145 for the container. If you like to play like me on hard economy, well, the money's going to be, well, it's really not there. So on hard economy, same 5 liters. $48 per container. Now, it is basically idle income because all we have to do is keep the animals fed in the main building. And if we keep some animals in the jumping hall, well, then we'll slowly accumulate our juice. We can have up to 100 liters total in the jumping hall at any one point in time. So guys, that is it. That is basically a rundown of bulls and how they have changed in the 1.4 version of Hof Bergmann for Farming Simulator 22. Like I said, hopefully in a future update, if we have a future update to Hof Bergmann, we'll get maybe some more interactivity with the bull juice like we had in Farm Sim 19. But until now, just note that if you do want to extract said product from your bulls, it's simply a matter of just putting them into the jumping hall and making sure the main bulls in the main hall are thoroughly fed and kept up with. And until next time, happy farming.